Hi, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Scorpio, we will jive. We'll jive here today. We will dive right in and see what's going on for you for this upcoming month. I want to say that I'm going to do a love reading due to Valentine's Day that is coming up, and due to the planetary, how the planets are just sort of interacting with each other right now. I just felt it really be fitting to do a specific love reading. Since I never do that, it could be a little bit of fun. But today we're going to do a general reading, so just be on the lookout for the love reading if you want to grab that. Scorpio, the dragon. So let's see, have this come out. Okay, never mind about the past. Let's move forward. So the dragon is all about feeling the courage, like either grow courage to be able to move forward with something, or just feel like you're just feeling the courage, you're feeling the bravery inside of you to go forward with something. And we're gonna dive deep here and see what we can find for you. You seem to be very much in control. I don't see a person that's sort of being tossed around and just like getting along for the ride and just not feeling like you are in control. It feels like you're steering this dragon, and you have your home with you, and it's not just any home, it's quite the palace. You're creating waves wherever you go. You're creating waves. You're stirring things up right now. Let's see what this is about. It's like it literally almost jumped out of my hand. It jumped out of my hand. It almost like someone flicked it out of my hand. What is that about? Okay. Why is the dragon here for Scorpio, please? These cards are flying today. Victory and success just landed there. And mental conflict. Interesting. So, it's almost like we have the two stories here. Like, okay, so one is find your courage, and the other one is like, I already got it. I don't need it. I'm the one causing the stir here. And the other one is like, oh, I probably need a little bit of courage, because it feels very solid, and like you know where you're going, and then the next second, like the card is being flipped out of my hand. And so, okay. So we're starting with this because we have victory and success coming out first. You're calling in the sun. You're calling in the light. This is a very like celebratory card. It's very, we're celebrating something. We're having a lot of fun around something. And it's bringing in, because you see how dark it's been. And I don't see this sort of like a beautiful, like the playing off of the light and the dark. I see this as worrisome clouds. It's like it has been quite cloudy and quite stormy. But you're calling in the light. You're calling in the sun with the number 6, which is love and harmony. 6 is the connection to spirit. It's the connection to all that is good, literally. Like you're bringing heaven to earth. So love and harmony, celebrations, victory and success. It really, it's on your part. You're steering this. You're doing this. Scorpio is on the move on something. You're in control here. You have I think it's called reins. I learned. You hold the reins. And at the same time, we have mental conflict. There's something that's conflicting in your mind about this. Like, we already have a part of you that's like, which direction there? Branching out altogether. Like, it's in full bloom. Like, this new ideas and this like, okay, this is how it's going to be done. This is how I'm going to do it. Like, really being open when you visualize this. And then you have the other part of you like just like, but how on earth is that going to work? How? And then we need the courage from the dragon again. So can we get a little bit of clarification here on the mental conflict, please? Clarification on the mental conflict. What else do we want to tell Scorpio here? I don't know if this is offensive or inspirational to you to hear, but Scorpio feels particularly light today. Scorpio feels particularly light. The energy around you today is very upbeat. Okay, the moon is coming as a clarification for the mental conflict. So I'm just gonna read out what it says there. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance and face your fears and grow stronger. And the moon to me sort of usually holds this. It can be information that's being withheld from you. Like there's a situation. It doesn't mean that there's like deceiving people or anything like that. It could just be that for right now we can't tell Scorpio because we haven't made the decision yet, or like we can't, like there's information that you're waiting on and that you don't have the answer to. Like here you're a little bit out of control. With the dragon there you're very much in control, but here it's like we don't really know. Or this could be like a situation where you don't know your own answer yet. Like you're waiting to, you know where you're going, you know where you want to go, and you have like these grand ideas about it. But then there's the part of you where you don't, you might feel like you don't have the capacity for it. You might feel like you don't have the talent for it. You might feel like you don't have enough money for it. You might feel like just overall there are resources that is needed for this. It's just not, is it enough, you know? And it's like, the moon could sort of come with a hidden talent. The moon could talk about something that's being hidden inside of you that's sort of waiting to come out. And so, to me, it just feels like this is going to happen anyway. You're moving forward anyway. You're steering the dragon. You're summoning the courage. You're the one creating waves here. But you're putting on the brakes every once in a while because you're feeling, are you going to be enough for this? Is there it's a questioning of yourself. I don't feel anything around you that's sort of in the way. I don't feel anything around you that's blocking this, or that like this is wrong, or this is, you know, this is your own mental block. When is it not really? Obviously, you know, but, you know, sometimes there could be people around you that really are standing in your way, or they're trying to make a point that don't go down this route or whatever. But it's like, I just feel like it's you. You're finding more and more things about yourself and how you can do this. You can do this, Scorpio. And face those fears that comes up with the mental conflict, and sort of just, it feels like just sit with those fears and work through them. And you're going to do this. Can we go deeper here? What else can we tell Scorpio, please? I know you had this before also. Come to the edge. Message in a bottle. There's something here that you've been wanting to do for such a long time. The message in a bottle for me is like when something finally arrives, the message you've been waiting for, the hidden talent comes up to the surface. You're working through your fears, so you're going forward with something anyway. It's like, it's the message that we've been waiting for. It's the result. It's the moving forward. Together with come to the edge, which is like, that almost sounds harsh, but live a little. Like, it's okay to bare your soul. It's okay to find yourself to be vulnerable. It's okay to come outside your comfort zone. This is definitely the part where we practice our bravery. We're practicing our bravery here, like to step into this courage and to come to the edge. I will read out of the book, okay? For the come to the edge. You know what? Excuse me. All of a sudden, I just had this flash of, it's okay to let someone go. That might be for just one or two people. Like, it's okay to let someone go. And whether that is like you're being in a relationship and it's okay to let them go. If this is friend, it's okay to let them go. If that's someone that has already crossed over to the other side, you're having a lot of grief, it's okay to let them go. If this is like a situation like my situation, I have my oldest son that just moved away from home, it's okay to let them go. Whatever situation like this is for you, I just had this flash of, and it's interesting because I had it right after I drank some water. So, you know, those flashes, they really can travel through water as you're standing in the shower, taking a bath, or swimming in the ocean, or literally just drinking water. Like the benefits of water. I can talk hours and hours of water, but like the benefits of water, both like having it be on the outside of your body and sort of drinking the water, for some reason right now will help you. It will help the messages travel easier through your body, and the insights and the information to come easier as you surround yourself with water, shower more often, take a bath, whatever. The flash was, it's okay to let them go. So do with that what you will, because it feels like that was a complete side note here. Come to the edge. It might not be a side note. It might just be that, you know, as you let someone go or as you let something go, you can see more clearly, and you can truly come to the edge. Like, you can move forward with whatever you wanted to do. So there might have been like someone or something that has been sort of in the way a little bit. And as you let that go, it's just going to be more clear to you where you're going next. 36, which is not at all a completion. 369, the ultimate creation. 3 is a done deal. 3 means you have it. 6 is love and harmony. It's the connection to spirit. It's the connection with everything that you want. Add those up, we have a 9, which is, in that case, when we talk about creation, the 9 represents the unconditional creating, unconditional love. And the sequence, you would think that you have more often on the table 369, but you don't. Like 369 rarely shows up because it sort of is the sum of all creation. It means that it's like it's right here. It's a miracle that is just taking place, which I don't like to call a miracle because it sounds like it's a miracle that it happened. But you know what? When 369 is in the works, when you are finding the sort of the flow of 369, there's nothing again that's called a miracle. It's just creation, and you figured out how to do it. But for the sense of you understanding, there's a miracle here. Like there's something that you're figuring out with this coming to the edge. I'm going to be quiet now and read out of the book. 3, 6, 35, 36. Come to the edge. The essential meaning of this card is courage. Oh my God. I mean, of course, it takes courage to come to the edge. It takes courage, but we talked so much about courage. Okay. Courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting a risk. It all ties in so beautifully together here. The Oracle's message states, facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration. I get really bubbly as I speak of this. Do you feel that, Scorpio? Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for the leap of faith. I mean, it almost like it bubbles up, like here's the cork, like we're taking the cork off, and it just, it just bubbles up. A lot of beautiful, almost like a being newly in love at spring. Yeah. Feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. Let go. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can truly fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. We just talked about miracles. The 369. Relationship message states, it's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you kept hidden and protected. So maybe there's something to that as well there with the hidden parts of you. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. How beautiful. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step toward the good. No, take one step toward the gods and they will deliver what you truly desire. Prosperity message states, if ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now, and if you come to the edge, you will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that step. The results will be amazing. Amazing. How cool is this? Okay, that feels a little bit... Okay, I'm struggling right now. Okay, we're gonna move into the extension. Like, just because I looked at the clock, I was like, but I agree. It feels very like, yes, it feels very done there in the energy. So we're gonna take this into the extension. We're not gonna fight it. There's two ways of getting. Just started to really itch in my hands. So that could be a lot of money coming in your way, or a lot of like good news, a lot of new energy entering into your life, Scorpio. That's beautiful. There's two ways to get the extension. One is on Vimeo, where I cut the price in half, where you can only rent and not buy anymore. Or the other one is to go buy me a cup of coffee on the donation site, Buy Me a Coffee, which I really love. Both of those are in the description box down below. So whatever feels good to you. If you're drawn to this, if you feel like this is your reading, you're so welcome there. If not, thank you so much for watching. And if you resonate with this and resonate with my energy and perhaps been listening with me to me for a while, you might want to consider to subscribe to the channel. It really will help me a lot. Only if it resonates, obviously. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.